Hey guys, so we'll look at a program to read n number of values in an array and display it in reverse order. Note, we are not reversing the array itself, we are only displaying it in the reverse order. There is a big difference between displaying it in the reverse order and reversing the array. In reversing the array, if your array holds values of 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 0, in this program, after you display in the reverse order also, the display will only be 0, 9, 7, 6, 2, 1. The array still remains the same. If you have to reverse the array, the final values of the array is going to be 0, 9, 7, 6, 2, 1. This will be the final array on reversal. But this is only displaying it in reverse. The array still remains the same. So let's look at this program. Like I say, read your question and always visualize what the output is supposed to look like. So in this program, you need to ask the user for an n value. You need to declare an array, take in the values and display it in the reverse order. Meaning, I will have an array declared, I will have for that a value of n I needed. So I'll have an n value, I'll have a printf statement asking the user for what value I want for n, enter n, and scanf statement for accepting the value of n. Once I get this, I can go ahead and declare my array of that size. Now let's take in values for the array. So you can have your printf statement asking the user to enter the array elements. Now the logic for entering the array elements, have an I variable declared here. So we will declare an I variable here also. Let's do it during the coding part. For I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and take the values for the array, ampersand a of I. Now displaying it in the reverse order, meaning we have to just the output should be in the reverse order. The array still remains the same. So here we were accessing in the normal order is when the index positions were going from 0 to n minus 1. The array still remains the same, but I am supposed to traverse my index positions from n minus 1 to 0 and then print it. So where should the change come? The change should come inside the loop. When you write the loop, start I is equal to n minus 1. Why? Because we are doing from 0 to n minus 1. Here we had less than n. So meaning the array index stops at n minus 1. So you start at n minus 1 and it's not I, it's it's I not n. So it's I greater than or equal to 0 and I minus minus at this point, not I plus plus, I minus minus, because we are coming back in the reverse order to 0, and directly printf the value stored in that location a of I. So this I'll show you an execution of how it will start. Let's say I'm going to start from this part for the execution. So I starts from 0. Let's say n is equal to 3, meaning I need 3 locations. So once n is equal to 3, an array needed for 3 locations with index value 0, 1, 2 is already created. So for I is equal to 0, scanf enter at a of 0. So let's say the user enters 5 and 5 is put over there. Next, where it goes to I plus plus 1. 1 is still less than 3. Then again it asks the user enter the element. So the user enters 7 and 7 is stored over there. Then I moves to 2. 2 is less than 3. So the user, suppose it enters 9, so 9 is stored over here and this goes to 3. Now 3 is less than 3, therefore the 3 is less than 3, the condition becomes false, therefore the loop terminates. Now I is equal to n minus 1. What is the value of n? 3. N minus 1 is 2. So I is equal to 2. I greater than equal to 0 is true at this point. So printf a of I. What is a of 2? 9. So 9 is printed. Then I minus minus 1. 1 is greater than equal to 0 is true. So printf the value stored at a of 1, which is 7. I minus minus 0. 0 greater than equal to 0 is still true. So printf value stored at a of 0, meaning it is 5. Then I minus 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 1. Minus 1 greater than equal to 0 is false. Therefore, you have no. The loop terminates and the program stops execution. So this is how do you print the elements in the reverse order. Note, if you have to reverse the array manually, this cannot be used because this is only used for printing in reverse. The array still remains in the same order that you entered. It has not reversed its order. Only we are manipulating the loop so that we print it in the reverse order. Now let's look at this in the code format. So moving to the program to print the array elements in reverse. Let's start with declaring the size of the array, a loop variable, asking the user for the value of the size, scanf %d ampersand n, then putting a printf statement to enter array elements. Before that, I'll declare the array int a of n, and for loop for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, scanf %d ampersand a of I, and I have all my array elements. Now for printing the array elements is easy. Just copy paste and change array elements, and we would have changed this to printf and a of I. So this is for the usual printing of array elements in the order. Now to go in reverse, we have to shift this to n minus 1 and this to I greater than or equal to 0, and this has minus minus, and printf a of I. So we'll run the program, enter n 5, array elements is 1 3 5 7 9, and the array elements are displayed as 9 7 3 5 5 3 1. Just put a tab space over here and run it once again. Enter n 5 1 3 5 7 9, and yeah, so now it's displayed with the tab space. Thank you.